a small town, there was a house that appeared only during the Christmas season. The townspeople called it the Santa Claus house. Legend had it that anyone who entered the house would never be seen again. One year, a curious teenager named Mark decided to investigate the mysterious house. He gathered his courage and stepped inside. The house was filled with festive decorations and the scent of gingerbread, but something felt off. The air grew colder, and Mark could hear faint whispers coming from the walls. As he explored further, the whispers grew louder, and the house seemed to shift and change. Mark stumbled upon a room filled with old photographs. They showed people who had entered their house in previous years, their faces frozen in fear. Among the photos, Mark spotted a familiar face. It was his own. Panicked, Mark tried to leave, but the house wouldn't let him. The doors were locked, and the windows were barred shut. He was trapped. Days turned into weeks, and Mark's family searched for him frantically, but they couldn't find any trace of him, for the Santa Claus house had swallowed him whole. Deep in the forest, there was a hidden Santa Claus village that was said to grant wishes. It was said that anyone who wrote their wish on a piece of paper and placed it in the village's magical mailbox would have their wish come true. One winter, a desperate man named James visited the village. He longed for wealth and success, so he wrote his wish on a piece of paper and dropped it into the mailbox. The next morning, James woke up to find his pockets filled with money. He believed his wish had been granted. However, as time went on, James realized that his newfound wealth came at a terrible price. Misfortune followed him wherever he went. His loved ones turned against him, and his success turned into misery. James realized that the Santa Claus village was cursed, haunted by his wish. James returned to the village, hoping to undo the curse, but the village had disappeared, leaving only an empty clearing in the forest. James was left to live with the consequences of his greed, forever regretting his encounter with the cursed Santa Claus village.